I nominated Albert Ward because I think it is one of the most diverse and busiest wards on the St Mary's site. The whole atmosphere and ambience of the ward is about we want to do better. Initially, they had a very large vacancy factor. They improved their retention rate. They recruited to all their posts, and they also worked as a clinical and operational team together. Albert Ward demonstrates the values by being kind. They're very collaborative. They're experts in their fields, and they're aspirational to do better. When you consider that they have on average 4 to 6 discharges every day, it really helps the flow of the hospital. Because it's less acute than other wards, but they take patients from surgical and trauma wards, they have the time to actually sit, talk and really look after their patients. I think Albert Ward is somewhere where I can go and feel really comfortable.
I nominated the team because of the high level of engagement by all the members of the MDT, despite the acute assessment unit being a very fast-paced ward.
Our team collaboratively works together to manage various group of patients who present with different medical conditions.
We're always aspiring to improve on what we're doing, and that's evidenced by the various big rooms that we have within this MDT. Essentially, we think about the patient as an inpatient and then even after they've gone home. So we ensure that they have everything they would need in place to ensure that they have the ability to improve when they are discharged home.
Having gone through massive structural changes, increasing the capacity, also the feedback from the patients has been really positive, and I do think they should really win this prize.
The security service often have to deal with confrontational and challenging pressurised situations, and they do that to keep our patients, staff and visitors safe. Towards the back end of last year, we had 3 significant issues that the security services had to deal with. Firstly, we had some incidents where gang-related activity took place within our hospital premises. Secondly, there was some industrial action that took place. And then thirdly, we had some quite challenging patients with mental health crisis. So normally one of those incidents in their own right would be quite significant, but they dealt with them, and they dealt with them professionally and calmly. Often they will be called to patients in mental health crisis in an A&E environment, and they will have to make sure that they are calm and compassionate to those patients, but at the same time provide their exit in potentially restraining those patients until they can be sedated so that they don't harm themselves or harm anybody else. So I think the security team are unsung heroes. They often deal with challenging situations, they're selfless, and they deal with situations that often people elsewhere in the organisation don't even know the threat that might have occurred. And for that reason, I think they should be nominated for this award.
Maternity services, I think, have had a tough couple of years. They were inspected by the CQC and unfortunately received a much lower rating. The CQC came back and re-inspected a year later. They managed to achieve an outstanding rating, which was, I think, extraordinary. I've watched this service grow, learn, embed and improve constantly, that no matter what the woman's journey is in our maternity services, they make it the greatest experience that they could have. Maternity, when it comes to it, they all pull together, they all pull in the same direction, they are proud of each other, they support each other, and they do best by themselves and the women they look after.